there, welcome to Once to Watch right here on VNTV. My name is Akosua Acheampomaa. Today I have a special person. Like I said, season 2, we are bringing you all package from meeting the beauty queens, meeting the footballers, meeting the politicians, the businessmen, everybody in one package. And today I have a very beautiful lady. She's actually a third-year student of the University of Ghana. In fact, we did a degree in family and consumer science with aspiration of becoming a child psychologist. I like people like that, actually. People who are interested in everything about a child. She's also a former student of Infantaman Girls High School, where she held the positions of the school basketball team captain. Wow. And campaign prefect. She is Miss Tourism Ghana 2016, but she is now Miss Tourism World Africa. Wow. I have the beauty queen herself in the studio. So today I'm Yawa. I'm really Yawa today. I'll introduce my guest after the short break. Do stay with me.
Position it well for me.
Food they deserve.
They've not given me money. I'm just doing it for them for free. So that next time I'll start from there. The way your waist was going, oh, I like it. So when you get there, just walk.
Since I say you don't get say, give me back.
I'll beat you rough.
Officers.
Yes.
Who is officer? Gaso.
You are Kotombre.
Me Kotombre.
Yes, you are Kotombre.
Hey, you are well.
So now you want to fight me?
Your brain squeeze.
Hey. One day I'll beat you. Let me see this thing.
Complain before complain.
Wheat, Indian hand.
Two Papas showing on VNTV every Friday at 2 p.m.
Welcome back. You're still on Once to Watch right here on VNTV, the powerhouse of entertainment. My name is Akosua Acheampomaa. I have in the studio the beautiful Miss Tourism World Africa, Geraldine Atta Sappor. Hey, you know what? The studio is brightened today. And I mean, when you got in, my guys are saying, no, today you've taken my shine, and I don't like it.
No, I actually can't take your shine.
I'm a very jealous person.
No, I can't. Today is all you every day.
No.
I'm stealing maybe just a bit, but it's still all you.
Welcome, lady.
Thank you.
You look so
Thank
beautiful.
You. Thank you.
I mean, do you have to be beautiful to win a title like this?
I mean, it's not all about the beauty, but I mean, God blessed me with beauty, so I think it's a bit of it.
You'll get there. I'll find out what makes you beautiful every day. Now let's look at Geraldine. Who are you? Where do you come from?
Okay, so I'm a third-year student of the University of Ghana. I'm studying family and consumer science. I generally want to become a child psychologist because I love children, and growing up, I learned to love the concept of psychology as well. So even from the SHS, I was looking for subjects which incorporated psychology in their courses, and family and consumer science was one of the courses that did that, along with other very interesting courses. And the fact that I love children was just like a blessing, combining all of them together. So that was what I picked to study in the university. Moving to Miss Tourism Ghana, that's where this all started from.
Now let's look at where you grew up from.
Where I grew up from. Okay.
Before you get there.
Yes, I've lived my whole life in Sappor. Although I grew up in Koforidua, a bit of Osu, but my whole life in Sappor. I have been there. My family, my mom and my dad. I'm actually a twin, so I have a twin brother.
Okay, so because of that, oh, he's a boy.
Yes, a boy.
Can you? How old is he?
He's my age, same age as me.
How old are you?
Should I say? Okay, I turned 22 in June. Did I just break your heart?
Oh yes, I mean, you are too tough for my like. Hey, you are deceiving people. Jordan, you are deceiving people.
Am I?
Oh my God, 22.
Yeah.
I have someone who is 30 years here in my studio. Go ahead, my dear.
Yes. So I have a twin brother.
Anyway, age is just a number. I'm sure he's cute like
age is just a number, yeah.
I'm sure he's
I
cute.
mean, when love comes in.
Yes, it doesn't matter. I think I'll manage.
Okay. I think I should just text him that
Yes,
I
yes,
found
you should
him
tell
a
him,
new
yes,
wife or
yes.
something.
Oh, he
like
has
that.
one already.
Yeah, sadly, but I mean, we can see what we can do.
Yeah, maybe. I don't mind being a second wife.
Arrangements.
Yes, I don't
could
mind
be
sharing
made.
though.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
Well, but maybe the first wife might beat you a little bit, but we'll see about that.
Sure. Let's
Yes. So I have a sister as well. In fact, I have 4 sisters.
Oh wow.
All stepsisters though. So it's just my twin brother and I. And then I've lived with him all my life. One of my other sisters, I've lived with her half the time. So I have got the tendency to be boyish sometimes because my brother was such a big bully on me and I needed to stand my grounds most of the time. So I have a bit of boyish life in me. But apart from that, I think when I was in primary school, I felt I was being sidelined and maybe bullied a bit because of that. Because I would see girls who were even more boyish and then they didn't care. But I was shy and I was quiet and it worried me that people thought of me as boyish. So I don't know what it is. People see me now and say that, oh my God, you're so girly. Oh my God, you're so girly. And I'm like, you should have seen me when I was little. You would have looked at me and like, is that really you? But I mean, that's how I am what I am. That's how I am what I am today. Moving to Infansiman girls. I don't know if I should say this, but Infansiman wasn't exactly my first choice.
Okay.
But I am grateful I actually went to Infansiman.
Where did you want to go?
Ebri girls.
Okay.
Because my mom is from Kufuria. Kufuria is close to Ebri.
So you wanted to be close to your mom?
I wanted to be close to my grandmom.
Okay.
Yes. So that was my first pick. The results came and I had Infansiman girls.
It's still a good school.
Yes, I love Infansiman. I mean, if I had gone to Ebri, I compare myself with my friends who had gone to Ebri and me being in Infansiman girls. I think I had the opportunity to do more things because Infansiman gave me the liberty to actually play basketball like I loved to. With Ebri girls, I heard that they were not allowed to go for the sprite ball. They were not allowed to do a lot of things. I would have cried if I had gone to Ebri. I would have really cried. And I hear that the weather is cold. The weather is so cold. Waking up early in the morning to go and take your bath with ice, freezing water. Even in Infansiman, when we wake up at 5 o'clock to go and take our bath, the water is quite cold. So I'm imagining those who are up the top of the mountain taking their bath at that time. But anyway, the experience at Infansiman Girls was wonderful. Thing is, when I was in Form 1, I don't know what it was, but I wasn't exactly bullied, yeah? So I would be on my bed and then they would call the other Form 1 girls. I don't know whether I was pretending to be sleeping or they just didn't see me or they just decided to ignore me. I'll be on my bed and then they'll be asking them to do those Form 1.
I think maybe they were seeing that queen. I mean, maybe becoming a queen someday.
I don't know. So they would call the Form 1 girls to come down. Then they'll be doing, there was this thing they used to do, 11, 1, 11. And you're supposed to, you're supposed to break your back and then dance for them. But I never did any of that. And then I'll be on my bed and I'll be laughing. The one of them will go like, if you don't keep quiet together, so I'll just close my eyes and I'll sleep. And then the one time they did that to me, I cried. I was in the middle of the house compound and I cried. I mean, everybody was like, what? They've never seen me cry before. It has never been done to me before. So I don't know. I think I thought I wouldn't break, but it did break me. And I was even surprised myself. I cried and I was thinking, why are you crying? Why are you crying? But that was also an experience I took from Infansiman Girls. My house mistress was another story to tell. You know how they always are on your case, and even when you're perfect, that's when it's worse.
But you were compound prefect as well.
Yes, when I was in my last year, Form 3. So you're supposed to make sure everything is on point, things are going smoothly, and when they are not, you're the one they call.
So how did you become the basketball captain?
How did I? I think I was playing from Form 2. So I guess I was actually assistant.
Okay.
So myself and her name is Priscilla. She was the basketball captain and I was the assistant. So I think when we were in Form 2, they just picked as they were moving out. The older ones were moving out and they picked us.
Did you win any award for that?
For Super Zonals, we were second, beat by Agri. And then for Sprite Ball, we were second, beat by Agri again.
Oh, so they are the best, actually.
They had a girl who was really good at that time. The girl was short, fast, and she had her good handles on the ball. It was not even funny. So every time we were trying to close up on her, but it was still really difficult. And
Very short girl. And looking at how tall you are.
And I wasn't as slim as I am now. So imagine me chasing this small girl. I'm running up and down. I'm running up and down, like trying to stop her from making the shots, but I mean, we're still second. We cried a bit because we were expecting to really beat them. But
aside basketball, what else can you do?
What else can I do? I love baking. I love baking. I did home econs.
Okay.
So whenever we were supposed to go into the kitchen, when it was baking, I was so happy. I think it's because I have a sweet tooth.
Okay.
So I love cake, I love ice cream. No wonder I was big then.
Oh, so you stopped taking all those things now?
No, not that I've stopped taking. I mean, before I got here, I actually had 2 bites of chocolate, but
oh my God, you're just something else.
But I mean, I just try to maintain it.
You exercise a lot, huh?
Yeah, I do a little exercise. And now my schedule is like crazy with class, having to move around. I don't really get time, so I walk as much as I can, because that's like the only exercise I get now. Try to eat healthy, not eating late. Otherwise, I would just bloat.
So from Infantima, what did you do?
For Infantima?
Yeah, when did you graduate from Infantima?
2014.
Okay.
Then I went on to the University of Ghana.
Okay. So this is your 3rd year?
This is my 3rd year.
Next year you'll be, okay, so you'll be going to your 4th year this year?
Yes.
And then next year you're out?
Yes.
Then you become a child psychologist?
No, with the course I'm studying right now is just the first degree in family and child studies. So I would need to continue with psychology. Even though I have the basics in psychology, I would need to continue in psychology and further my studies, and then I can actually become a child psychologist.
Wow. But along the line, if something comes up and you want to stop that, do you have any plans of that? Like something else can come up and then you have to change?
I don't think anything will come up that I would have to totally change it. Maybe I'll just attach it to whatever it is, because I would actually say this right now, I have a lot of things on my plate. While I was reigning as Miss Tourism Ghana, I was working at Paul's Ghana.
Okay.
So over there, I was working with the event management team, and we were supposed to be handling all the events that came through. We're supposed to be looking for sponsorship, so partnerships as well with other events. So we were covering their events and giving them the publicity they needed. Then at Paul's, you know, they are digital media as well.
Yeah.
So I was pulled to the production team as well. So I started to present things. I started to produce alongside the others. So I was
like
learning.
The media background as well.
Yeah, I actually got that from them. So I mean, it was just supposed to be my internship, but I ended up doing so many things over there, and I learned so many things from them. And just recently as well, I moved from Paul's to Yang. So yang.com.gh. I just started with them. Hopefully it also blooms into something good. So I'm not totally looking to divert from my child psychology dream. whatever it is that comes my way, I'm just going to add it on.
So let's look at when you got into pageants. What pushed you into pageants?
So as I said, when I was little, I was a shy type. I wouldn't normally go out and do certain things, and I was boyish. And I was approached with the idea of doing pageantry. It wasn't exactly a popular pageant, but I thought about it like a way to improve myself, because these pageants tend to teach you a lot of things about yourself, tend to give you confidence, they tend to like groom you generally. And I thought it was a wonderful experience that I was going to gain from the pageant. So I said, okay, let's try this out. Let's see what I can actually gain out of it for myself, because I'm not always, my mom would tell you that it's not only your degree, but you need to learn things outside as well. And I think that was what pushed my decision to go into pageantry, to help develop myself, so that it's not like I have just my degree, but I also have things that I can lay on if I don't have employment after my university education.
Now going to Miss Tourism, I mean, let's look at the journey, how you started and how you go into Miss Tourism to even become Miss Tourism Ghana 2016.
Okay, I'll start from when I got my forms. So I got my forms, I was so nervous, I filled them out, they had them delivered. And then I wasn't hearing anything about when the audition date was, or I didn't know when the audition date was. So I kind of like, okay, well, maybe it's not for me or something like that. Then I heard about it. And then I said, okay, fine, I'll go. I mean, they'll ask me a few questions, I'll answer them, and then we'll see where that takes me. I get there in front of the judges, they ask a few questions. I tell them what I think the answers are supposed to be, and they say, well, you've spoken, but I don't think you really convinced me. Because I think one of the questions was, how would you invite someone and make Ghana appealing to the person? And I think I spoke about one of our festivals, and I even spoke about the Chaliwote Festival and how it is like bringing people together from different parts of the country, and then they were still not impressed, and I was like, okay, this didn't go well for me. So this whole time we took the whole day for the auditions, and I was sitting back and I was saying, okay, so it doesn't look like I made it. Can we please hurry up so that I can leave and go? And then they called 21 girls out to go on to the next stage, and my name was Pat.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, this means something. Let's go on, let's go. and so the next stage was looking for votes.
Okay.
And you needed to sell tickets. So that was what was going to send you on to the next stage as well. The next stage was to move into the house where grooming started. Votes was a big issue. I was getting my mom to vote, my dad was voting, my brother, my sisters. Everybody I knew, my friends, sometimes I would even send them money.
Yeah, you have to.
Vote for me, okay? And then it was tough. And then we were getting results on a weekly basis. Sometimes you see your name is up there, sometimes you're dropping. You're like, oh my God, what is all this? Like, is this even worth it? And then on the final day when the results were released, I was number 11.
Oh, wow.
And they were picking 10 girls. Yes, number 11, and they were picking 10 girls. But before, they told us that they were picking 2 wild cards, and there was an extra girl who sold all her tickets. So 3 extras were getting in. They called out the 10, and I was like, okay, I didn't make it. Seems like this wasn't for me. And they called out the wild cards, and I was part.
It's like you normally give up very early.
It's like at that point, I was still building my confidence, and I didn't think I could do it. But this was all showing me that even if you think it's all done, don't give up yet.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, at that point, every time I was like, okay, all right, fine, I'll just let it go. But when I was part of the wildcards, I was like, okay, you didn't make enough votes. You didn't think you'd make it through the judgment.
But you're able to sell your tickets, right?
Yes, tickets. I think that was another reason why I was part of the wildcards.
Okay.
I think so. I sold a number, like a really large number of tickets. And then we moved to the house. The house was tough. I mean, we'd wake up early in the morning, go for catwalk training. We have our speech training. We're going to do swimming lessons. We have to go and see sponsors.
I mean, I know how this thing works because I've been in pageantry before.
Okay.
I used to be.
Okay, then it's nothing new to you.
Yes, I mean, going to Miss Heritage World.
Okay.
And these girls will have to. I mean, you see some of these white girls and like, oh, we're not used to waking up early. You have to wake up like 5 a.m. and go for the walk.
They think that, I mean, what is all this? You're worrying them.
Yes,
but
yes.
Here in
most
Ghana,
of the time, the thing is because they feel that, oh, we know the winner already. Yeah, don't really give us pressure,
Yeah, yeah. But I don't think with ours we could tell who was going to win.
Okay.
Because everybody was picking up. Like one day you see someone doing something and the person is like not putting in any effort. The sharp ones will speak with them and then the next day they are doing so well. So it's like, oh my God, who's going to win this? How is this going to look like? My friends always laugh at me because on the grand finale, they say when they mentioned my name as the winner, I was standing still, and it was like it was like they were mentioning the name, but I wasn't hearing the name they were mentioning, so I was standing still smiling. That's what my friends would tell you.
Can you do that smiling? Oh my God.
That's what my friends.
How are you smiling? Tell me.
I mean, I was smiling. I had posed.
And your name was being mentioned.
So the winner is Miss Geraldine. And I'm like,
oh my God.
I mean, every time she gets the opportunity, Alison would laugh at me. But I mean, that was all.
I think I'll ask my cameraman, my editor, to edit that part for me. Just that part. I think I need it actually. I'll take it to Fantaman.
Please. I mean, maybe if you're taking it there, I should take that trip with you because
yes.
It's been so long I've been to Infantiman.
No, you should.
Since I've been there.
To Infantiman and go and see them, and then I mean, hey, they'll be very proud of you.
And it's not like I don't want to go there. I mean, we've made plans to actually go to Infantiman with my teammates and all, but the strains and all that. I mean, we have a lot of things pulling us back, but
you know what? We go for a break. When we come back, we talk about your achievements, Miss Tourism World Africa, right? I'm sure you're enjoying this episode with our queen here in the studio. I will take a short break. Stay with me.
This officer, you give us office. Come here, you are saying officer. See here. Gas up. There's nothing.
We are checking papers on this lane. There is one certain guy who dropped someone food on that side.
But I'm not driving car.
You are not driving car.
Why haven't you been picking your calls?
I hope
What is this you're watching? Oh.
Check that thing.
Give it back!
Wait!
Give it
This
back!
is so funny. What program is this?
I'm watching Two Papas on VNTV.
VNTV?
Oh, come on, nice. Everybody knows about VNTV. VNTV is an online TV.
Wow.
Yes. You can log on to www.vnationtv.com and you're ready to go.
Just like that?
Just like that. And the interesting thing is that we have so many amazing programs you can watch. And the coolest thing about VNTV is that you get to watch it anywhere. You can watch it on your smart TV, you can watch it on your smartphone, you can watch it on your laptop, iPad, anywhere. It's that cool.
Wow.
Let me get my stuff so we can go.
Not too fast.
Why? I thought you wanted us to go to the mall.
Yes, that was then. But now, let us stay home and watch VNTV.
Are you serious?
Very, very serious.
I thought you were mad before.
That was before. Oh, we don't like our
Welcome back. We're still here with Atta Sappor, Miss Tourism World Africa. She's interesting. You know, I'm going to play that that part where she was laughing on stage and she didn't even know she was the queen. You will keep playing it over and over and over again. I'm sure you also like it. You also like us playing this.
I don't even know how I look like, so I'm not sure.
Now let's come back to Miss Tourism 2016. What were some of the things you did?
Okay, so for Miss Tourism, they were mostly concentrating on the environment and sanitation, because we believe that in tourism, if you're able to keep your country, your surroundings clean, you'd have more people enjoying their stay in your country. So we're mostly advocating for good health sanitation. So what we normally did was move through the universities, through the primary schools. Especially we had a place in Tema where we go to educate the students on the SDGs, on sanitation issues. We even had a global hand washing campaign where we went to the markets, we went to schools in Accra and Tema. We're speaking to them about good hand washing hygiene, and we had a float on World Toilet Day where we had to encourage the people to actually purchase the government toilets where they were being subsidized, so they didn't have to move all the way to the beaches to do their dirty stuff there. Miss Tourism Ghana was a real journey, because this is where it all started for me. I mean, I thought I had life figured out until I actually joined the pageant, won, had to go around for events, do these projects. And I've said all of this in just one sentence, but it wasn't as easy.
How did you feel when, let me say, how did you feel when you became the queen and then you go somewhere and then people look at you and take selfies and all that? I'm sure by the time you leave here, the selfies you take here.
It was a real, it was really new to me, because I'm not used to people seeing me. Can I please take a selfie with you? It was more when we traveled outside and then we were wearing a kente and people will see them, and the sash and the crown, and then they'll see it and they'll be like, oh my God, she's a princess. She's a princess. Wow. I want to take a picture with her. And then it was so cute. Sometimes the little children were just irresistible. And then I was like, it just warms your heart when you see somebody appreciate what you've done. And then they see the effort, they see the good side. I mean, there have been struggles. Sometimes you're not feeling well, you have to do something, it needs to be done.
Fake that smile and all.
It's not every time you're in the mood to smile, but I mean, you're a queen, you always have to smile. And you always need to be encouraging the people. And I think that's what I've taken away from this. Even when I'm down now, if there's something I have to do, I mean, I'm there.
Hey. You're there.
I'm there. I mean, it was a great experience for me. I mean, I found sisters, I learned life lessons, because my runner-ups, I'm so close with my runner-ups now, and you see us and you think that, hey, these people, they've known themselves for ages, but we just met in Miss Tourism. We worked for a year.
No, I think I woke up one day and then I saw everywhere on social media that a Ghanaian had won Miss Tourism World Africa. Now, and I'm like, oh wow, I love this. I mean, whenever Ghanaians, especially, I mean Africans, especially Ghanaians, win, international pageants, I think I love it and I admire that. What took you into Miss Tourism World Africa?
Miss Tourism World Africa was from Miss Tourism Ghana.
Oh, okay.
So it was, you win the national pageant, then you move on to Miss Tourism
Since
World.
when?
It's always actually been so, but I think it hasn't run for 2 years. So the last person who went to Miss Tourism World was in 2015. Yes, so 2015 she went. I think she was the second runner-up for Africa. And I went and actually won for Africa.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Now, where was it held?
It was held in Malaysia.
Okay, and how many countries?
We had 50 countries.
Wow.
So we had how many Africans? We were 6 Africans.
Okay.
And all the other
South
countries.
Africa was in?
No, so it was Egypt, me, Lesotho, Sierra Leone, Zambia. I don't know if there was one person I'm missing, but yes, those were the African countries. From the Americas, from Oceania, Asia, so India was there.
How was it? I mean, you know, like I said, because I have been there before, I know, especially with these white girls, they're very intimidating. They will intimidate you. They'll make you feel like you're not part of, I mean, you're not a human being. How was it like for you?
I heard all that before I went, so I think I prepped myself for that. My roommate was from Suriname in South America, but she was black.
Okay.
And so we really clicked. Meeting the other girls, the first day was like, okay, this is the first time. I wanted to see how everybody would act, but everybody was being so nice. You'd even think it was to the extent of them being fake, but everybody was just being so nice. And just maybe it was because the organizers were watching. But as days went by, you see that you actually get close to them, and then they're actually genuinely nice to you. Because I found a friend in Miss Taiwan. She was a short, bubbly girl. I just loved her. She couldn't pronounce my name, Geraldine. I showed it for the whole world to see. Maybe I'll put that video. I'll give you that video so you see it.
You should.
And Miss Hong Kong, she was also another lovely girl. So the racism in that pageant, I didn't really see it. Maybe I turned a blind eye to it because I found a few friends in the Caucasians and the Asians, but I didn't really see it.
I mean, I remember in Miss Heritage Global 2014, Ghana was actually sharing a room with an Indian girl.
Okay.
And she wake up in the morning, I mean, and she's like, she's winning, and Ghana is her first runner-up. Like she was actually like, I mean, selecting her queens, you know, and the
like
final,
she had a say in it.
The final day when she was not part of the last 10, oh my God, she cried.
Those are the people who break down bad.
Yeah, she cried, like she cried. Really, she cried. I mean, let's look at, if you had not won, how would you feel?
I think I went into this, and then through the second week, I knew I'm getting this. But I was also preparing myself for when it actually didn't happen. I was like, I'll take it gracefully.
And did you do the same thing when your name was mentioned on stage?
No, this time I didn't do it. This time my name was mentioned and I walked gracefully for my crown. Because I think for the first time I was really doubting myself. But with this one I was pushing for it. Not that for the first one I wasn't pushing. I was doing my best, but I think I didn't know what I had at that time. But when I went to the world and I knew, girl, you got this. So I was like, okay, it's mine. No one is taking it from me. I think some of the other African countries might fight a little with me because there was another girl who seemed to have been competing with me and would have won if I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but she thought she would win it, and when she didn't, I think she was a little mad.
Now, you've been in the country for how long?
I've been back for a month now.
Okay. What was the reception when you got to the airport?
It was not as I expected. My family was around, my friends were around, and the Miss Tourism Ghana team was also around. So they had the current queen and my runner-up, who is Miss International Africa as well, was around to meet us, to meet me. I mean, so it was not as I expected. I knew everybody was happy that I won.
So you wanted them to be there?
Yes, but I really didn't think everybody would come out to receive me. And then I got there, and then they were playing the drums and they were dancing, and then they gave me the flowers, and I'm like, oh my God, you guys, I didn't expect
and
this.
People were just looking at you.
Yeah, you know, at the airport, you're all like wondering, what's happening? Yeah, who is she?
Even with the sash on.
Yes, even with the sash on, but you find a few people still trying to take pictures and trying to take videos, and It was actually a nice experience.
That's nice. I think I saw all those things, and I was like, oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Now, what are some of the projects you are going to take on for Mr. Wisdom?
Okay, so for this, I want to be able to promote Ghana, because what I did at the Worlds, I think, is what made me win. I was like promoting our fabrics, our beads, our culture, our language. So that is what maybe made me stand out from all the other African countries. So I want to be able to continue this, use my social media to let people see the beautiful side of Ghana. Because Ghana is not only about the dirt you see and then the bad news you hear, but we also have really good things and really beautiful girls. I'm going to be showing.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I mean, Acheampomaa is one of them. And are you not a beautiful girl now?
No,
why
I mean,
are you
for my
doing
queen,
that?
yes, I accept it. If a queen tells me that I'm beautiful, hey, please, a queen is telling me I'm beautiful, so I'm beautiful. But if ordinary people,
so I've certified it.
Yes. Oh, it's a done deal.
It's a done
okay,
deal.
please tell people out there.
Please, she's a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Don't
it's
play with
coming
her.
from the queen. Now, are you married?
No, I'm not married. I'm still in school.
Oh, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but okay. My mom always says school before anything else. So,
But you have a boyfriend.
well, yes, I do. Actually.
And he's doing the thing.
He's doing the thing. What thing?
Are you guys not doing the thing?
Oh no! How come?
Are you a virgin?
Am I a virgin? No, I'm not a virgin.
So you've done it before, and you're still doing it.
No.
Why you stop doing it?
I mean, I had a fallout with my mom about this. So it's like, okay, I'm respecting her wishes and all that.
She doesn't want you to do it.
Yes.
Hey, but if your mom had not done it, we should have given it to you.
Well, she did when I was married, so that's where.
When she was married. Actually.
That's where my.
But she was still doing it before she got married.
No, when she was married.
And how is your boyfriend able to cope?
How he's coping now.
Are you sure he's not cheating on you?
We've had the.
I mean, he's done it before, right?
Yes.
And now you're telling him to stop. After he's enjoyed it. After he's enjoyed it, you're asking him to stop.
We've had the conversation and we are fine.
When do you want to get married?
When do I want?
At what age?
Maybe 25.
Okay, so you have 3 more years to go. You'll be 23 this year.
22.
You'll be 22 other this year.
Yes.
So you're not even 22. Oh my god. So you have like, okay, let's say you have like 4 more years to go.
Yes, I
So you want your boyfriend to stay like that for 4 years.
Oh, he's fine.
Nothing. Hey, no, this one day. No. Is it because, I mean, you're on camera and you think your mom is going to see it?
No, but I mean, we've had the conversation. I just want to
Where does he
respect.
work? Is he also a student?
Really?
Yes, really.
Acheampomaa, I thought we had this discussion.
No, I told you when you come here, I mean, anything can come up. I wasn't even expecting you to ask me this question. Is he a student?
No, I would rather not.
Oh no, tell me, is he a student?
No.
He works. Where does he work? He's the one giving you money to be looking beautiful. Eh?
No, funny thing, I don't like to ask a man.
But he
for
gives
money.
you money sometimes.
If I go and see him, sometimes he could pay for my transportation.
But he
or
doesn't give you
something,
money to buy a
but
shoe, a dress, or anything.
Sometimes he gives me a gift.
He buys them for you.
Yeah.
Okay, how does he feel having a queen as his girlfriend?
I mean, he should feel very privileged.
And he's not intimidated.
He's not. No.
He's not scared. That, I think because he knows you're a queen, that's why he's trying to cope around without doing anything. Don't you think so?
No.
How long has that ended? I mean, you stopped having sex with him?
It's been since August last year.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
When did you start dating?
When
At
did
what
I?
age?
Oh, you know when we are in JHS and we are doing
So that you
this.
never managed that.
No, I like you and all that. But
At what age did you break your virginity? At what age?
21. Last year.
Last year. Ah, hold on. You were 21 in June. Your birthday is June.
Yes.
And you broke your virginity. What month? In June or in July or in August? Because you stopped doing the thing in August.
Yes.
So when did you
No,
do
it wasn't August. It was actually September. Not
Okay,
August.
so when did you do the thing?
It was right after my birth.
With your boyfriend? He's the first guy you've had?
Yes.
Oh, I see. How old is he?
Pretty old.
Okay, so he's very old.
Not very old.
like how
He's
old?
matured.
How old is he?
He's 28.
Okay, but no, I mean it's cool. I think it's cool. But seriously, so you go to him, he sees this beautiful girl sitting in front of him, and he doesn't feel anything. Don't you think he's doing somebody else, and then he's keeping you as well?
No. There's no way he's doing that.
Okay, so you have 4 more years to go before you guys will get married. You're looking at getting married to him.
Yes.
Okay, and he also feeling the same way.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever cheated on him before?
No. We've been dating for maybe a year now.
And you've never dated anyone before? You don't see any guy and you regret, oh, I shouldn't have dated this one.
No.
Even
No.
traveling out there.
No.
You love to travel.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you see a lot of men who are nicer than him. And you don't feel
My
like
boyfriend is handsome.
Okay. He's handsome, oh. Is he tall?
He's very tall.
Taller than you?
Yes.
Oh, I thought a short one that you carry at your back.
Oh, no. No.
No, so your mom actually asked you not to do it again.
Yeah.
But not from you.
Yes.
But your mom, I mean, you have feelings, don't you?
I do, but I mean, I just need
So
to
you're pleasing
respect-
your mom.
Yes, for
Are you
this
kidding
time.
Even but you kiss him, right?
Yes.
So you're still doing the thing. If you kiss him and he wants to do it, what would you do? Don't you feel for it sometimes?
Well, we are controlling ourselves.
But you feel for it sometimes. Don't you feel for it sometimes? Oh, it's just a yes and a no. Don't you? Mommy, please allow her. The feeling, sometimes you can't just control it. She just allow you.
Well, I just want to respect her.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
And he's okay. He doesn't have a problem.
No.
So when you see him doing another girl, you won't get hurt.
No, there's no way he's going to do that.
Hey, you trust him that
Yeah.
much? Hey. Atta, it's dangerous. Oh. Now let's look at you being a queen.
Okay.
Now you're dating somebody. Somebody brings huge sum of money to be able to, I mean, have a date or have a relationship with you. Would you take it?
No, I've actually had offers like that, but there's no way I'm taking anything
From
like
businessmen and all those people.
that. Yeah, I mean, I get DMs, messages on Facebook or something. I had an offer to take me to Dubai, give me a shopping spree, blah blah blah, all that.
You rejected it
Yeah, I mean,
because of him.
not necessarily because of him, but there's no way I'm traveling to another country to meet someone I don't know, and it's like he wants a relationship. That's what the message was. He wants a relationship, and then he's going to pay me whatever amount it is he's going to pay me, and it's like, I don't see myself doing that. Like, you can keep your money.
I mean,
I'm
all
not.
this while in the pageant, you've never slept with any man. I mean, to even, get you move ahead.
No, there's no way I'm actually doing that. I mean, if that's what I have to do, go ahead and keep it.
Okay, for him. Hey, this is serious. Oh. What would you do at the end of the day when he actually hurts you?
I mean, people are humans. You can't exactly predict what happens, but you just live in the moment and hope for the best. So that's what I think I live by.
Hey, I'm proud of you if it's true that he's not doing it and you're keeping yourself. Then, I mean, it's okay. I hope that you are really doing it. I hope you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like, really, I hope you're doing it.
Yeah.
I wish I had a Bible here for you.
You have a Bible on your phone?
No, I want the original Bible. I don't believe the one. I want the original one so that you can swear on.
Yeah.
So you're a secondary virgin now. Sort of. Let's see. But I'm proud of you. When are you going to Fantima?
Well, we'll talk to the team and then we'll put things
You have
together.
a manager, right?
That's...
Or Miss Tourism is still handling you?
Well, I'm still under them somewhat. So I'm still with them. I get my big sister is actually helping me out a lot. during this period, so she is also there for me.
I see. What are some of the things, the crazy things you've done? Like the crazy things you've done. And you don't regret?
And I don't regret. Crazy thing I've done that I don't regret. I was telling you earlier, these crazy things, when you do them, you just try and forget it. You want to be the calm, composed person you are.
Really? So tell us what you have done, that crazy thing.
That's what I'm trying to say, that when you do these things,
forgotten about
you try. Really, I'm not lying, but I'm trying to remember one thing that I've done that maybe I don't regret. Really, I don't. I actually can't tell now.
You don't remember?
I don't. Crazy thing I've done that I don't remember.
Any nutty thing you've done? Like, okay, let me use the word nutty thing you've done.
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
You've never stolen meat from the soup or anything before?
Oh, I mean, those ones are there. Even I don't even consider it stealing. My mother has cooked. She has left it there. Ma, in my head, I've told her, Ma, I'm taking some of the meat. So
it's not a crazy thing.
No.
I see. Do you get your lecturers bothering you and all that?
No.
Okay.
I don't get them bothering me.
When you go to school, when you go for lectures, are you treated differently?
No.
Or still the same way?
I'm still a student of the University of Ghana.
You are a queen.
Yeah.
Anybody who sits by you in the lecture room is sitting by a queen. If somebody comes in and they want to recognize a queen, you'll be mentioned.
Yeah.
Right? So they should feel special.
Well, yeah, there was actually one time in class I was used as an example because I'm a queen. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, fine.
How much were you paid for Miss Tourism World Africa?
How much was I paid? It wasn't a monetary prize. So we were just supposed to help promote Africa. That's the basic thing. So we're going to be doing trips around Africa, promoting things. But I just want my focus to be on Ghana because I would say this, I fell in love with Ghana again when I had to represent Ghana. I realized how people outside appreciated what we had even more than the people here, because it's like, okay, we are familiar with everything here. It's like, I'd rather have the Gucci's and the designer things from the Europeans, but if I put on something like what I have right now,
I mean, I love my African.
I mean,
I love it.
They would see
I
this.
even wear it to office every time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just for TV, but I wear it to the office. I'm always wearing African prints.
They would see this and then they would love it and they'll go like, oh my God.
Yes.
There was one time, sometimes I used to scarf my hair with kente or with normal print. And then I actually had Miss India tell me one day that, you do this for me one day, okay? You do this for me one day. So it was like, I appreciated what we had even more because of the laugh they had for what I was doing. Yeah.
I see. Now give us your final message. Look into your camera and tell your fans and your family and your friends and your boyfriend and the ones who will come after him, just give them a shout out.
Okay, so
but you know the ones who come after him.
No, there's nobody coming
Somebody
after him. So to everyone watching this show, thank you for staying with us. It's been lovely being here. Thank you for having me here on the show. I hope that you will continue to promote Ghana and be Ghana, wear Ghana, love Ghana and everything you do. You know that Ghana is a piece of you and you take it everywhere you are going. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan, for coming on Once to Watch.
Thank
it's really
you.
an honor to have you here. You know, I've never had a queen here before.
Really?
So you're the first queen.
Wow.
And an international queen like that. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I mean, when I called you, you didn't say no. You didn't even think of it. You just said, yeah, why not? You can make it. Thank you very much.
Thank
we
you.
want more people like you, because some of them, when you call them, they want, and what are you going to talk about? And what is it? And I'll think about it. No, I really appreciate your time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for having
Now,
me.
it's been a great honor to have Geraldine Atta Sappor, Miss Tourism Ghana 2016 and Miss Tourism World Africa right here on Once to Watch. Thank you to the production crew for making this great a success, this show a success, I'm sorry. And thank you to Emi Dance Collection for my lovely outfit. He's located at Tabora number 3. Just go to him, he'll make you look very beautiful. And to everybody for watching the show. My name is Akosua Acheampomaa. See you same time next week. Bye.